Hey guys, it's DotyX here. We're just gonna go over the gadgets and such for the support class. There's to go over. There's smoke grenades, missile intercept systems, and grenade intercept systems. So there's quite a lot to go over. I was gonna make a few shorts about it, but I decided on just to do one big video and hopefully enough people will see it and kind of know what the gadgets do for those new players that come to Battlefield 6, or maybe people who came from 2042 and are just trying to gauge what a real Battlefield is supposed to play like. But either way, we're going to get into it. So without further ado, let's get started here. So here, this is the mortar. As you can see, I'm kind of moving it around back and forth, and you can just kind of aim it with your mini map, and it has quite a big range. Um, but to be honest, guys, it's not that damaging. Maybe you can get a squad of mortars on an objective or something with your friends, but it just does not do the damage that it needs to. I If I was playing by myself, I probably wouldn't use this, but it is in the game. Maybe it might get buffed um, in a couple seasons or something, but it's still a gadget to go over. So, in addition to the mortars, actually, there is a little smoke grenade that you can switch to smoke an objective. So it does kind of smoke it a little bit. Let's get a better picture here. Yeah, it kind of smokes it a little bit. I'd soon as go with the smoke launcher myself if I'm gonna be going that route. Next is actually we're gonna go over the smoke launcher next. So that is what we're gonna do now. Here I am running. I'm just gonna test it, just going out into the street and shooting it. Two grenade limit before you have to reload. As you can see, it does kind of stick around for a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, 8 to 10 seconds or so. Let's see. Areas where you need to rush and revive, or you're trying to cross the street on Brooklyn from B to the D or something, or to get to that C objective. But anyway, that's a good gadget for that. Next is the supply pouch here. Um, this one's interesting. You can carry 3 at a time, and they resupply ammo and health instantly for your teammates. It's a lot quicker than the little medic and ammo bag of the generic one that the support players carry. Um, but like I said, yep, 3 at a time, and there is a decent reload time or regenerate or whatever. But they are good to use, and you can fill them up with your regular supply bag there. So it's pretty good to use. Maybe if you guys are stuck on an objective or something, I don't know, playing breakthrough, trying to attack or defend, and you just need to give your teammates a bunch of ammo and health so you can keep the enemies back when you're attacking and stuff. Um, anyway, that's a uh, good reason to use that one. Here I am running with defibs. I see a lot of players not charge the defib as they should be. You can revive people with the half charge, but it gives them half health. They can go down a lot quicker, so it's very important to do that recharge, that full animation. It's like 2 or 3 seconds maybe, and then they'll just point out like this, right? They'll point out like this, and then you can just shock them, and they'll get back up. But I might go. I don't need to go over that. Never mind. But that's just the defib gadget. Um, it used to be just part of your person, but I guess they switched it up for this title. Next is probably the deployable cover. That's one of the most important gadgets to me here. You can set up shop and lay down covering fire and so forth. Keep your teammates safe for a little bit. What I generally like to do is if a player is downed, I'm not really a one to carry the defibs around, but I'll try and slap that deployable cover down in front of them or wherever they're happen to be taking fire at, right, and I'll just slap it down and then just revive them behind the cover. And most of the time, the enemy player is not going to run up there because there's probably my teammates are behind me or something. So I'll just throw that down and revive them there. Um, some other good uses probably I'd say is to set them up on those flanks that those enemies that might come through, just to get set up before they do, so you can kind of knock them down before they have a chance to react there. But that's the deployable cover. I'm sure there's some other ways that you guys use them as well, but that's all I can think of at the moment. I did a little tiny short about this, about the incendiary airburst launcher. I just call it the IAL because that's incendiary airburst launcher's a mouthful, right? So, going over that, essentially what it does, it's kind of a new gadget to me, and hopefully I think it's a new gadget to everyone else too, is it will shoot a black and fiery smoke ball, or I'm just not smoke ball, sorry, smoke cloud, and it'll block like sniper uh, view and view for anyone else really. And if you're in that general area, you do get burned up and damaged. And that is with you can get damaged and the enemy can get damaged. You can play it aggressively too as well. You can shoot it with like a SVH launcher from 2042, right? So I enjoy using that. I've been running that as well with my general loadout. I mean, sometimes you have to change given whatever situation you're in, but generally it's the deployable cover and that IAL launcher. So it's a pretty good gadget to me because it's new, right? It's cool to use new things. Yeah, but I think that's all the gadgets to go over for the support class. Having a good support player that knows when to revive and when it's not really ideal, it's very good to have. And it's good to have the right gadgets. I'll probably do a tier video soon on what I think is the best gadgets to run with the support class here. And it's just fun to help your team out and help achieve victory. It's probably my favorite class in the game right now. I've played Medic and Battlefield 5 and 2042, and I'll play Assault in Battlefield 4 whenever that itch occurs, right? But it's just good to help your team out, clear out a room, and then go for the revive. Drag them by the shirt, right? And it just feels good to help the team win. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll go over season 1 shortly. Like I said, I'll make that tier video, and we'll go over some other classes as well, the engineers, the recons, the assaults, right? So I'm excited to get started with you guys. Like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.